Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Wolfman Snaps in the house.
And Pyro Pup 3.
And number 1.
Everybody's in the house, y'all.
And number 1.
It's like that, what it takes to be on top.
You know, sing the rest of that song? For posterity's sake.
This ain't working at all, because you're over there doing your thing. Is there anybody in there?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you're doing your thing.
You're chatting to the wind.
I'm doing my thing. Let me see about this here. Let's see about this right here. Pyro Pup number 3. How you gonna be?
On, stupid DJ machine.
On, you stupid machine.
Yeah.
Just make sure we're all...
Let's get a little
Oh,
pre-show
someone's
music.
here.
A little pre-show
Someone's
music
here.
going.
You got somebody in here?
Show music going.
Obviously.
What are we gonna do?
Someone's here.
Whoever it is, let us know your name. Let us know your name, and you're gone. You're gone. Your history.
I don't wanna hang.
Forget about it. I'm still messing with the camera. We're from New York.
I
bet we're gonna get copyright for this.
The fun part of the tripod. Now you got me doing New York.
got someone.
Who is that? Whoever it is, let us know in the comments. We're 12 minutes early, so you know.
We're just trying to figure it out, y'all.
Yeah.
Enjoy some.
Log into this thing right here. Of course, nothing's working.
Why doesn't anything work anymore?
Jay Safe and saying, hey y'all, just about to ready to go out to do the Snap Crackle Pop Pyro Challenge.
Ciao.
Who we got?
Jay Safe and saying.
Jay Safe and Sane. How you doing, sir? What is going on?
You want me to walk in?
We are just, we're early. We are just getting it together in here, trying some different things out with technology. So please bear with us. We didn't think anybody would show up so soon, but that's what happens when you go live. I should have made it private, but then I thought if people did show up, well, they might not feel invited. So, man, this ain't working at all. Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off. Oh, you know what I can do? I know exactly what I can do.
What?
Let me see something here right quick. Let's see something here. Just bear with us, sir.
Hey, there's 2 people now.
2 people. Okay. This ain't working.
So, what is the Snap Crackle Pop Pyro Challenge? I'm curious.
What's this now? Snap, crackle, pop.
Yes, Jay Safe and Sane said he was about to do the Snap Crackle Pop Pyro Challenge.
Oh,
There's
okay.
3 people.
Okay, Jay Safe and Sane. Tell us all about that. Tell us all about that. That sounds like you're going to be leaving us soon.
I only have 1.
Pyromatic Boom just posted this. We'll be sure to look that up.
For sure.
So,
Galactic Blue just posted this. Okay. I don't think I know who that is, quite frankly. Just search. Okay.
And we still got 8 minutes till we were officially supposed to start. So, pre-show, tailgating. It's got some, pre-show tailgating going on. 2 likes.
2 likes already?
Yeah.
5 people already.
5 people now.
2 likes already. 5 people already.
5 people now.
2 likes already. 5 people.
Okay.
So,
All
like-
right.
Thought he was going in circles there for a second.
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah,
If you're still with us, let us know if you can hear us.
that's the big thing. Just make sure we're audible.
We had to try this 3 times last week to get it going. So
Yeah, it's not even 8:30 yet, so we haven't had to try it a second time. So hopefully that will be one shot deal.
Pyromatic boom.
It's a pyro challenge to do something that snaps like poppets, something that crackles like crackling balls, and something that pops like firecrackers.
Oh man, you got to go out there and you got to get pure fantasy, or around the world, or 100-foot fountain, or snowball. What is that called? Snowball.
Crackling snowball.
Nope, snowball popcorn.
Snowball popcorn.
And you got to blow one of them things up.
Loud and clear. Dennis Hughes Fireworks. Loud and
Dennis
clear.
Hughes.
Thank you.
Hey y'all, we're a little early tonight. We're early because we were just setting things up, and we doing some different things with technology this evening. So just bear with it. We're gonna just putz about until at least 8:30. We got 6 minutes. I don't want to get yakking too much because nobody's really here yet.
So
I don't know how many people we got in here.
one thing with the snap
We got
crackle
4 people watching.
with the snap crackle pop pyro challenge, my first thought was our novelty whip. So back in the old days when we had a nice plethora of novelties, we used to make this whip with fast fuse, and it would be firecrackers, ground blooms, and Russian roulettes. And we would just string up maybe 15 of each and let that go off with fast fuse. And that was some snap crackle popping.
Yeah,
Right there.
I tell you what, I miss those Russian roulettes from Black Cat. They used to be one of my favorite novelties because they came in little. They were in the shape of bullets.
Yeah.
Bullet, gun. And boy, let me tell you, they were just like bullet shaped crackle balls. But every once in a while, you got one that was just out of control, and there would be like a red one in the group, and it was color crackle. It was super cool.
That was
But-
the Russian roulette part.
I don't see them at all anymore, and I miss those. Those were great.
824.
Dennis Hughes, I can get them where I shop at.
Oh, that's
That-
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Check that out. Let me know what you think.
I'm jealous.
I wish I was
Yeah.
where you're at, because I would leave right now, get a bunch. What?
Lucky.
Well, we could do a
Wait a minute,
team
you have
demo right there. We could do a team demo. Yeah.
I think we still have the box they came in.
Yes, and in my area right now, we're gonna have this stupid mosquito problem till mid-September, and it's storming outside anyway, so
Yeah.
we won't be doing fireworks for a little bit. And that's all right. That's all right. Give the neighbors a break. People are doing really big stuff in my neighborhood still, and I'm in good relations with my neighbors right now over these things, so I like to stay there. Although sometimes they go off and they think it's me anyway, and that ain't true. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Now here's a funny
That
story.
works.
Last
Thank you, son.
year, maybe a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Now,
that was a couple of years ago.
it was
I know what you're
probably
talking about.
mid July, right? and it was 3 in the morning, and I was in my room reading a book, and all of a sudden I hear so many fireworks go off like all at once, and I was just like, "Oh, what? Who's doing fireworks at 3 in the morning in mid-July?" And I don't know what it was. I never saw debris. I never saw anything. I just heard it, right? And it was like the one time where I was just like, "Man, who does that? Who did that?" You know,
Uh-oh.
never.
Did we mess up? This thing ain't working over here.
Can you guys still hear us?
There's no any comments.
Let us know in the comments if you can still hear us.
Or if you can't hear us.
Yeah, if you can't hear us and we're just talking, just let us know about that too.
Okay, over on this side, there's.
And just let us know about that too.
Okay, we still got sound. Oh.
Still good? Okay, thanks.
Why
Thanks.
does it keep cutting off?
It's just buffering. Could just be buffering. So anyway, I kind of thought somebody's garage got set on fire, but again, I never saw a house burn down either, so I don't think that happened. Luckily, yeah, that was the one year I was like, man, that's Crossfire Pyro.
Whoa, there he is. How you doing, sir? We were just talking about you. Jay Safe and Sane is doing the Snap, Crackle, Pop Pyro Challenge, and he stated that you have already done said challenge. We were talking about that a bit. Wondering what that was all about. Man, I don't know why this computer went white. It went white. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Whenever computer screens go one solid color, it always makes me
There we go. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
They get there's a lollipop and they get angry.
I don't know why it's doing this.
Angry at the lollipop.
Hey, Cross, going to head out to the challenge. Taking a break at work. Okay, taking a break at work.
I'm glad that we get to be part of your break. I really appreciate that.
Yay.
Yes, sir. We got 5 people in here.
5.
1 minute before our official start time.
Crossfire, may I ask where you work at? Where is your place of employment? The Wolf family wants to know. What's up, baby?
Chesapeake custom embroidery and screen printing. Nice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nice.
Very cool.
That sounds like fun.
Very cool. I did some screen printing in school, in college, and before that, in high school, I helped. Junior high, actually. Buddy of mine, two of my good friends. One of them I still talk to. The other guy disappeared, but they worked at a trophy shop that had a screen print shop in the back. I could still smell those chemicals, boy. And they had an independent business where they bootleg T-shirts and went around to music stores and such and sold you name it. You name the band. 9 Inch Nails, Bauhaus, The Cure, Depeche Mode, Front 242, Frontline Assembly, The Specials, NWA, Wu-Tang Clan, you name it. We were just ripping shirts. So I would help them. Boy, they made pretty penny doing that. All I got were free T-shirts. And I didn't like them, tell you the truth. I thought they smelled bad and I could never get that dang smell out. So c'est la vie, I guess. C'est la vie. But that's cool, man. That's cool. That is real cool. By trade, I am a graphic designer and illustrator. So from time to time, I get to work with a print shop. So
Mid-South in the house.
Oh, It's Wolfman Snaps. It's the Boomers, y'all.
It's the Boomers.
How you doing, sir? Well, I guess we can officially get going. It's 8:31, so
Yep.
so we got six people here. Just if you have not hollered and announced yourself, please do. We'd like to give shout outs. We'd like to know who's with us tonight. And hit that like button, y'all. It helps us out, I guess. That's what they say. I don't really know. Who knows? Who knows? Mid-South, what are y'all doing tonight? We'll give him time to answer. You know what, son? So let's do this. Speaking of Mid-South, let's show y'all what we got this week.
Look at that logo. Life's good here at PGI. Glad the boys are kicking it. Are still kicking it.
And Mid-South, you gotta forgive us. We will probably do a little video showcasing this again. But we like to give love whenever we can. So what we got here was a mail. Well, excuse me, a card in the mail. And it contained some stickers.
3 from the Mid-South Boomers.
From the Boomers themselves. I'm gonna read this card.
You gonna read it?
Oh, look at that handwriting. Prettier than my mama's, I'll tell you what. It says, Wolfie, you sappy so-and-so. We're glad to have found you and your channel so early in your journey. You're bringing a level of creativity to the work that simply isn't available elsewhere. We are anticipating a banger of 100 sub celebration video. On a side note, it's good to see how open you are to evolution. The growing participation of Pup One, in parentheses Hunter, because in the past he made a reference of me being Guy Fieri and my son being Hunter Fieri, because I guess we're foodies over here. He's a foodie, I'm a foodie, we like Food Network, so is enhancing your productions. He's taken to this like a lycanthrope to a full moon. Looking forward to the next. Matt, Mid-South Boomers. Boy, let me tell you, Boomers, I had a tear in my eye when I read that. And the whole house was excited. See, they bring in this mail and everyone's excited. They saw that sticker on the back of the envelope. They saw that sticker and they know who did that.
Right?
They know who did that. That was a Mid-South Boomers.
I opened the mailbox and saw handwriting first. And when I saw handwriting, I got excited because you don't get many letters these days with handwriting on them. Then I flipped it over and saw a Mid-South Boomers sticker. And I was like, oh my gosh, here they are. They sent us a letter. Can you believe that? Love it.
Nice.
Love it.
Gomer
Gomer Pyro
says life is good here. Oh, he's at PGI, y'all. PGI. A lot of people are shooting video from and photos from what's going on up there. They're just getting there and whatnot. That is really cool. Glad my boys are still kicking it. Gomer Pyro. YOLO. Got my snap crackle. Man, I feel like I'm missing out. Everybody is doing the snap crackle pop thing. I got my snap crackle pop ready for tonight. I'm assuming that's what that says. Well, that is cool, y'all. So we got the Boomers. At least Boomer Matt now, he is at PGI. Boomer Jody's probably checking out his stash of rockets at home right now. Gomer Pyle's doing this Snap Crackle Pop challenge. And we got Jay Safe and Sane in here. If he's still in here, he's doing the challenge. We got challenge veteran Crossfire Pyro doing it. If any of y'all want to talk about what you're doing with that tonight, we would love to hear it. Yep. And, we did a video recently about, what was that? Well, 200 gram cake. That was a vibe check.
Vibe check.
And in that video, we talked about some mail we got from the Vermont Pyro Boys. And I know they're making their trip to their pyro camp. So we just want to give them love again. We want to give them an additional shout out. Y'all know who they are. And if none of y'all are familiar with each other, go to your channel, subscribe. We're a community here. We like to share and give love. So um,
we got.
that's what we're representing. That's what we are repping. Okay, just put your live feed on TV. You're full size now.
You got full size of my hand.
Woo!
These amazing stickers, really. You got full size of these amazing stickers.
Jam. Hey, what's up, Jam? I was thinking about you today, man. We were talking about that nighttime smoke cake from Dominator. Boy, I don't know how many times I looked at it this week, and I found out I had access to it. I don't know if I'll be getting it this New Year's, because, budgetary things. But we'll see. But it's good to have you here, sir. So we've got Jam 750. We got the Mid-South Boomers. Goma Pyro is in the house. Crossfire Pyro. Jay's Safe and Sane. Dennis Hughes Fireworks. And if I missed anybody, or if you have not announced yourself yet, please do, so we can give you a shout out. Jam, just to catch you up, we talked about the mail we got in the house, to the house, literally, from the Mid-South Boomers. Show them stickers, son.
Mid-South Boomer sticker.
And we were reviewing the fact that we got Vermont Pyro Boy stickers, too.
Multiple stickers.
Some of the pyros on the channel tonight are doing a challenge called the Snap Crackle Pop Challenge. So some of them are getting that stuff together. They're going to go out there and burn. I'm a little jealous because if I had heard about this sooner and it wasn't storming outside and we didn't have a dengue fever scare until mid-September, boy, I'd be out there. Because do I have some things that go snap, crackle, pop, son? So that's where we're at right now. Mid-South Boomers, they are at PGI right now. But that's Boomer Matt. He is joining us tonight. He is at PGI right now. So how's everybody else?
Gomer Pyro got a take and bake pizza dinner.
How's everybody else?
That's what we had for dinner too.
Crossfire says doing okay.
We had a.
Jay Safe and Saints is doing okay. Crossfire says working hard on this Saturday night. Jay and I are the only West Coast pyros in the house. Yeah. I know, Jay. I always feel bad about that, man. You can't even do anything out there. I know at least Jam. I know Jam. You can't do much out there, or anything at all. But Jay can light some fountains, some Safe and Sane. Gomer says good. I just went and got some take and bake pizza. My boy Jay, I think I owe you some personal thanks for that solid shout out on barbecue. Yeah, oh yeah, you were one of this month's spotlights. Isn't that cool? Over on Barbecue Rando Spotlight. Isn't that awesome they do that?
Yeah.
So thank you, Barbecue Rando. I know you ain't watching, but we appreciate you. And
when we got the spotlight,
Jay
it
Safe
felt
and
like
Sane,
$1,000,000.
you were ranch hand over there. You part of the staff. So thanks for all the work you do. And yeah, like my son just said, when we got that spotlight, I didn't know. I just saw that Barbecue Rando had a new video and I watched it and I flipped out. So the whole house came running in and it was like I won the lotto, boy.
Yeah.
I got all 6 numbers on one ticket. You know what I'm saying, man? Jackpot! Jackpot.
So it's really great that Barbecue Rando does that, featuring the newer channels.
What's up, son? Yeah, go get it. We got Pyro Pup number 3 and Pyro Pup number 1. He's Pyro Pup number 1 over there. He's running a lot of the feed.
Those are my hands. The camera goes shaky. It's my fault.
Jay Safe and Sane says, you are welcome. Jam75 says, Boomers, I'm jealous. I was supposed to be the, man. PGI.
Do you know what that stands for?
PGI, does that Pyrotechnics Guild International? Is that what that's all about?
Pyrotechnics Guild International.
Jay Safe and Sane says Washington State, where almost everything is legal. Oh, you're talking about Gomer. Yep. Yep. Gomer, I'm loving the random shorts you're putting up there from the lake house. The random fireworks y'all are finding that y'all shot from the dock. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I feel like it's a party. I want to play music, but I'm afraid of them copyrights. I'm afraid of them copyrights. Sometimes I get lucky, man. When I'm doing all this editing, I'm putting all this hours into this edit. Y'all wouldn't believe how long these videos take for me to put together. But every once in a while, I'll throw in a really obscure song that I know nobody's going to give a dang about. And I'll get flagged. Or sometimes I won't. But when I was doing the Neon Strike shows from Superior, and it was an 80s theme. I love a lot of music from the 80s, and I love a lot of obscure 80s bands. So I threw everything in there, and everything was getting copyrighted. They didn't copyright a band that I like called Crash Car Test. And they're a really obscure kind of electronic band from that time period. But I didn't feel like the song fit the vibe of the video at all. So I gave it a shot. The kids and I, we were watching Savage Steve Holland movies like what is that?
One Crazy Summer and Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead, One Crazy Summer, How I Got into College, you know, all those movies. And Rupert Hine had scored Better Off Dead. And I love that song he wrote called Arrested by You. So I gave it a shot. And no copyright at all. So that is the track. There's a little nerdy information for y'all that is featured throughout that video. And that's that. That is that.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with lives. If you
Jam said, "Wow, I did not know. It's great to hear another West Coast pyro in the house." Okay, Gummer says, "LOL." Okay. LMAO. Also. Okay. Okay. Boomers. We got 10 people watching.
11 now.
11 now. Y'all hit that like button. If you're in the chat room tonight and you have not announced, please let us know you're here with us, and we'll give you a shout out. What else are we going to talk about, son?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to read the letter that the Vermont Pyro Boys.
So we already run over the Boomers letter.
Yeah.
We're going to do, because, you know, I like to give as much love as I
on
can,
the back, but
even if I'm a repeat offender on it. We'll do a little video dedicated to them, of course. But yeah, you can talk about that.
So they sent us a letter on the this was the top cut off of a cake. What was the cake called?
Green Mountain Boys.
Green Mountain Boys, which I believe the Green Mountain Boys were Vermont Revolutionary soldiers from the Revolutionary War. So it's perfect for them, Green Mountain Boys. And they sent us a letter and says, "Dear Wolfman and the pups, thanks for the great card and stickers. 2 of the stickers were promptly snatched up by the boys to go into their collections in their room. And the final sticker, along with the card, will wind up in my pyro den. It's been great getting to know you through the YouTube pyro community. Thanks for putting up all the great content as well as following along with our pyro adventures too. Keep lighting those fuses and don't forget to record them all too. Your pals from way up north, the Vermont Pyro Boys." It's nice to just get, like, you know,
a label off of fireworks.
Well, yeah, of course. I love having labels. They're all over my room too. But you know, with all this technology and stuff, it'd be easy to just communicate with everybody through comment boxes and live feeds and all that kind of stuff. But look, we actually are getting mail. When was the last time you got an actual letter written by someone with their actual hands? Right. You know? And that came out of YouTube. That came out of like the most technological, faceless, you know what I mean? Like there's no interaction, yet we have actual like analog mail getting to us because of this. And I love that.
Well, I didn't want to bring it up until later, but this holiday season, and I'll bring it up again in November and December. Boy, I got all these dang plans, and I just can't. I just can't wait. October can't get here quick enough. But
Yeah.
Come late November, early December, I'm gonna do a little announcement or post or video even on doing pyro care packages for the holidays. When I started this thing, I thought of all these corny ideas I could do to bond with the community, you know, with a group of strangers that are located all over the place. And I had thought, well, maybe at Christmas that's something we could do. And then I thought, nah, who would do that? And believe it or not, speaking of Jam, I found Jam's channel, and one of my favorite videos is him getting a pyro care package from somebody. So I thought that was the coolest thing. So I said, well, I guess my idea will work. Somebody's already doing it. So that's just going to be another way we can reach out and show a little love. So that's coming. And since we're just yakking about this stuff, we could talk about the future of the channel a little bit. We're going to be taking a little bit of a break in August. We're not going to go live as much. Then again, it's the first Saturday of the month, and we're already live. So,
If you want to, we could say this is also the last week in July, and it's like the last.
Sure.
You know, just the way the calendar hits.
We are segueing into a new month.
Yeah, segueing.
So we're going to be just taking a little bit easier this month. We might be posting less. We normally post 3 to 5 videos a week. We'll probably go to 1 to 2. There may be a week when I don't have anything. I'm not sure. You know, we are getting back to our jobs. The kids are getting back into school and their activities. I have some other projects I am pursuing as well. So it's going to be busy. Actually, September through January is pretty hectic for me. There's a lot going on. There's a bunch of birthdays. You know, it's Christmas. We love to eat, so Thanksgiving's like 2 weeks of a maybe
Prep.
even the whole month.
2 weeks of prep.
You know, and so we love Christmas, so that's a whole thing. My son, Pyro Pup number 3, who's here, has a birthday right before Christmas. My Pyro Pup number 2's got a birthday before Christmas. My wife's got a birthday coming up in the fall, come October. So I mean, it's gonna be busy. So the firework videos and the lives and everything, it's not going away. It's just I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break. So that's what's going on. Wolfie, are you using your wife's phone? Boy, Mid-South, how did you know? Oh, she is with us tonight. Me see you live stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're here. Welcome, G. You ever get my stickers, sir? Let me know. Yeah, I'm using my wife's phone. Is it because we're not having any technical difficulties?
Yeah, if there's any technical difficulties, just let us know.
That's the funny thing. My phone is like it's a new phone, man. And it ain't, you know. I use my phone like an office. So I make my videos, I edit my videos, I do design stuff with it. I use client stuff, the whole nine. My phone is like a pocket computer,
yeah.
Pocket office. So
The full definition of pocket computer.
So since we're talking about the future of the channel a little bit, like I was saying, this month and throughout September, it'll be a little light. I'll try to keep doing Fountain Friday if I can. In October, things will pick up. We have some, we like having fun in the month of October. It's Halloween. We have a lot of fun with that. So, and you see how I'm editing my videos. So you better believe there's going to be some funky videos coming your way in October. Hopefully they're entertaining.
And not copyrighted.
Oh gosh, boy. Woo. So in October things will pick up a little bit. We got plans for a Halloween special as well, and then November things will pick up as well. We'll do lives when we can, a little bit more than we will in the next 2 months. We'll have a Thanksgiving special. Depending on the budget, we might do a Black Friday special. I've been kicking that thing around. That's a good idea. Although the stores in my town, they don't
They don't
give
go
a
for
hoot
that.
about the Black Friday.
Even the regular stores, like, Walmart and BJ's and all that.
Yeah, it's like dying down around here. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody's doing that.
Which I don't mind, because that means people are at home with their families.
Yeah,
So
the employees especially.
I don't
'cause,
care
like,
about none of that.
But I remember like 15 years ago, this town, like we would have lines around
Yeah, oh yeah.
Best Buy.
I bet.
And people would do
that.
the whole camp out, you
Yep.
know. People do the whole camp out and all that kind of stuff. Tsunami took away all the fish in Hawaii. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I apologize. So we gotta chase them down on the west side. Oh, I forgot about that.
You had a tsunami. Oh man,
I forgot
are you
about
okay?
that.
How'd y'all do with that, G? How'd y'all do with that?
Yeah, that's scary. We were talking about that earlier today.
Oh, Goma asked.
You slaying
You
them
slaying
fish?
them fish. Crossfire, excuse me guys, I ain't reading through these. Crossfire said, "Sup, Chi?"
He slapped our stickers on his tubes.
Okay.
So I
see
appreciate that. That's where our stickers probably gonna end up, on our tubes too. It's a great place for
well,
them.
G, I mean, you're okay. You're with us. You're with us. So, thank you, thank you for joining us. I hope you and your family and your friends are okay out there. One of my closest friends that I had in college, she's from Hawaii, and man, I loved it. I love that. We bonded very well. She's a great gal. We still in contact. So, Jay Saban saying says, "Gotta run. Hope to post a challenge video later." Okay, man, you have fun with that, and good luck. Make sure you keep all your fingers and toes, if you know what I'm saying. Y'all, when I talk too much, I cough. Forgive me. You have a good night, Jay. Dennis Hughes says, "I did a lot of Halloween videos last year. Like Halloween themed cakes." Okay.
We definitely have a lot of Halloween themed cakes. That's for sure.
Yo, yeah. Good boy. I tell you what, man. First time I don't know how any of y'all feel about flying fish and falling leaves and everything, but brothers, they used to have a Halloween themed cake, and it was called Autumn Leaves, boy, and that thing was beautiful. And it wasn't small. It was a big size cake. It was just full of Halloween sort of iconography. It was black and orange, and it had some fantastic. That was the first time I saw falling leaves, and it made me go, "Dang, this is something I'm all about right here." I didn't think I'd like it, and believe it or not, it was one of the most expensive cakes in the store. It was a little cheaper than like a zipper cake, which at that time prices weren't that bad. This is at a store I used to shop at a lot called Pyro Junkies. Their shelves are now like all over the place. But that was that I used to go in there and get Big Brothers cakes for like $25, and the Halloween cake, Autumn Leaves, that was a $40 cake. I remember I'd go in there and be like, "Dang, that's twice the money. I don't want to mess with that." And one day I bought it, and the wife, her name was Nicole. It was Dawn and Nicole Pets, and she made sure she got the coolest fountains in that place, boy. Man, the fountains she found and got in there were amazing. And she was just like, "When that thing goes, it'll never be here again. I don't think Brothers is making it." So I bought what they had, and I saved it. I didn't do it that 4th of July. I lit one up that October. Man, I wish I had saved the other one. I wish I didn't light them both. So that's that. What do we got? Durian Warrior. Oh yeah, man. That's one of those rare things uh, that you can get your hands on. That's all orange. Durian Warrior. Um, and I believe is that not a Baihai product? Is that not? Um, man, Baihai. Boy, that factory boy. When they made those windmill products, man, those were some of my favorite fireworks, man. Oh, they were so good. Yeah, I know it's a good one.
We definitely have a lot of well, we have some fountains that are definitely Halloween themed, and the cakes. I don't think we really had a lot that were like color themed. You know, orange is one of those ones. I guess it's out there. It's easier to get than blue.
Well, nowadays when I think of Halloween stuff, I think, orange. I think green and purple.
Yeah, green,
And
purple.
I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors.
It's funny how they can get blue. They can't get blue, but purple's kind of easier to come by.
Yeah, purple's great. That's why I like that cake, Black Magic, man. It's all purple.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You know what the other one that used to have purple in it was Zero Gravity. I think that was Showtime. And it was a little 200 grammer, but it had some really nice purple in it.
Zero Gravity was a little FOA. Yep.
That was FOA. Yeah.
Well, same thing.
So
same
Showtime.
company.
Yeah, Showtime.
Same thing. Little FOA cake, little Showtime cake.
Yeah.
Zero Gravity. That was all purple.
So we used to get that. What was that one? Whack Job.
Oh man.
Yeah. I think did that have purple in
I
it?
tell you what, man. I don't see a lot of people doing Showtime products. I don't know if they're too expensive.
Yeah.
I have shot a lot of FOA stuff, and I know it can be a disappointment at times. Like some of the 200-gram cakes, some of the fountains are just.
Some of their fountains are a little lackluster.
They're just, there's just nothing to them. But they have some great. Don't get me wrong. There's some great. One of my favorite fountains is.
Yeah, well, one of the best.
Lava lamps. They have some amazing cakes. They really do. Some of them 200s are stellar cakes, and even more so some of those 350s and 500s. Boy, oh man, can't beat it. Whack Job, One Night Stand was one of them. They got another one. It's called Midnight something. It's a newer one. Midnight Nightmare, or I don't remember.
Dancing? No.
Oh, what?
Dirty
Dancing in the Dark's another good one.
Yeah. 3 Sheets to the Wind was one. I know they had. I'm trying to think.
Dennis Hughes says, I have one coming up soon. Oh, Twisted Minds is good. Okay. She says, sup to you, sup to the Crossfire Pyro. Okay. Yes, the Boomers, they do some.
Yeah, I remember watching one of their cake demos. So they got like 7 cakes, just got like 200 grams, and I was like, oh hey, it's Showtime. I got super excited because I hadn't
that
seen
series
the product.
200 gram. What are y'all up to? Like part 6, part 7? What are y'all up to now, Boomers? After Midnight, thank you. Biggest Littlest Pyro. Thank you. That's right. After Midnight. That's it. That's a good one too, man. I like that. I used to like a little 200 they had called Pyro Splash. It was all Willows cake. Back then those weren't in a lot of fireworks, and that thing used to hit nice. And whenever FOA would produce stuff that first year, it pushed legal limits, and we would get our hands on things.
Yeah.
Oh.
First year of a lot of brands always pushes.
Yeah.
Always pushes.
Yeah, but that FOA, oof. Yeah, that would be tough. Man, those shells, barely legal shells, man.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Well, I'm excited for those because we got a case or a kit of barely legals, and we haven't shot them since. Well, we haven't obtained them since 2017, I think, or 2000.
We haven't had them since around the first year or two they came out.
Yeah, like around COVID, right when COVID kind of started happening, we had
Well, you know, and that's the other thing. We started buying a lot of Great Grizzly, and we started getting our hands on all these different shell kits from all these different brands. Excuse me. So, Crossfire says, "Peace out, everybody. Got to get this job done so I can get home early enough to try to light something. You know, scratch that itch." Well, Crossfire Pyro, thanks for joining us. You have a good night, sir.
Dennis Hughes. Yeah, if you see some Showtime brand where you're at, it's definitely worth picking up.
He said the Black Cat deal I go to just got a bunch of Showtime brand fireworks.
It's funny because the
So I'll probably
store,
do several different ones.
the store we would get our Showtime at, it was pretty much Showtime, Black Cat, and a little bit of Jake's here or there. I don't know what kind of Black Cat they sell, but if you can find like hot and spicy or Tiger Tails, those are like two of my favorite Black Cat cakes. They're like 200 grams, I think.
Oh man, let me tell
Pushing
you,
350, really.
that Tiger Tails, when it came, well, I saw a special demo of that, and I couldn't believe my eyes that something this small did something so big, and it was all like tails going up and big. I mean, big willows.
Yeah, huge willows and thick tails, like super thick tails.
So I ordered a case of that, and it did not disappoint at all. However, I would say in the later years I got it, it just
Tails are smaller.
it was just weak.
Yeah.
It was just weak. So I don't even know if they still make it, but it used to be worthy. Oh man,
Yeah.
it was. To me, it outperformed some Consumer 500s. You know, it was a really good thing. It was a really good piece.
It's kind of like what we thought Pit Crew. That's world class, but when Pit Crew first came out, it was like, man, is this really 200? Because this is kind of breaking harder than 500.
Yeah, old Pit Crew was a beautiful. It was similar to Tiger
So,
Tails.
yeah, I was gonna say
honestly.
similar. The tails weren't as thick.
And then they came out with they had a 500 gram called Toxic,
Oh yeah,
and
that was also world class.
and that was almost like a multi-shot version of Pit Crew.
Yeah,
And they would integrate some horsetails in between the shots of the willows. But that cake got weak, boy. I have a video of both the original time we got it and then the later one. Now there is a video of it up when we shot it later. I can't remember which year we shot it. I didn't think I had the original video of it, but I do. So I'm gonna put that one up. But we already have one up of Toxic. It's in our shorts. Yeah. That just doesn't sound right. It's in our shorts.
our
Anyway.
collection of shorts.
So you go check that out, and eventually we'll do a little archived video version of the first time we got Toxic, and it hit pretty good. It hit
Yeah. Oh yeah.
good. It hit good. It hit real good.
And it's one of those. It's almost like we call them sky pukes.
Yeah.
It just shoots as much up as it can.
These are professionals here, son. They know what sky puking means.
Any recommended for long hanging willows or waterfalls? Okay, I think Dennis Hughes is out.
Says, fixing to try and do some rockets tonight. Hope everyone has a good night. All right, Dennis. Thanks for joining us, sir. If you're in here and you haven't said hey, say hey. If you're in here, please hit that like button, y'all. Helps out the channel. Biggest Little Pyro says, any recommendations for long hanging willows or waterfalls? Yeah. Oh man. Anything raccoon.
Yeah, right? Anything raccoon. What was that one we got? Zoom of Doom?
Yeah, but that wasn't willows per se. I would say anything. They have a little 200 gram cake. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it is really good. Raccoon, they make some great willow effects. They have hanging willow shells now, but we got what I think was even better are the willow
Glittering waterfalls?
glittering waterfall shells from Superior Fireworks. Those things were like those things popped high and drooped. They just dripped to the ground, boy. They
Yeah.
really did. They were something spectacular. We have a demo of that on our channel, so check that out. They're called Glittering Waterfalls, and I hope you like it. I hope you like it. So, I had a little fun in the short section and made a video edit with those, with some ambient music. I thought it was fitting, so you can check that out too. But I would recommend anything raccoon. I would recommend Nishiki Fallout shells.
Oh yeah, Nishiki. That was Great Grizzly.
Some Great Grizzly. Great Grizzly makes some great products. They have some stuff with willows in it. Check that out. There used to be an old school black cat cake, and I used to like it because it was a total willow cake. And I can't remember what it was called. But, and Linda has that Wild West. Isn't that
Wild Willows?
Yeah, that wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, that's like $3.50 selling her cake.
Biggest Little Pyro says, noted. Thank you. You are welcome. Going to say goodbye to Dennis. Yeah, he left us. So what were we talking? We were talking about the future of the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, come November, we are going to have some specials. In December, we are going to have some specials. We'll have a Christmas special. We're going to do a Pyro Care package thing and try to encourage everybody to do that as well. What else are we going to do? And then, New Year's. I don't know what it's going to be like leading up to New Year's, but
yeah.
Again, we'll be busy, so we're going to try to prepare in advance for all of this.
And hopefully we'll have some more stuff for after New Year's going into the next summer.
Oh, well, my anniversary is on January 2nd, so...
Well, we'll have...
I will be busy.
We will be demoing on New Year's, for sure.
I will be busy.
We'll be demoing on New Year's, for sure, so... Hopefully...
Yeah, and then right after that, boy, we prepare for 4th of July.
Event.
We don't fool around, especially
the main
this year.
Event.
Or incoming year, 2026. We ain't fooling around this year.
Can you believe it's going to be 2026?
No, sure can't.
Like...
I tell you what, man, I've seen all these demos these companies are putting out. They've got some killer products coming out. I hope we are able to get them. I hope Fisherman's putting out some really cool...
Oh, man, Fisherman, yeah.
Cool products incoming for the incoming year.
Especially those fountains.
They all are. I mean, Cutting Edge has really neat stuff. I like a brand called Happy Family. I don't know if you guys like Happy Family fireworks, but I do. Their Pro line Reikio is fantastic. I would recommend any of that. And their new product coming in, boy, it looks sick. So I hope it's gonna be readily available for everybody to get their hands on. I don't know what's going on with all this tariff nonsense. So I'm sick of hearing about it, talking about it, but I'm gonna stay optimistic.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Stay optimistic about it.
Y'all seen the nighttime smoke cake coming out? Yeah. Seems like there's a lot of those coming out this year.
That nighttime smoke, and we were talking about this last week with Jam 750. My homie Jam. Boy, I love that name. Jam, are you a music fan? Is that where that came from? You jam out? Just curious. But yes, there are nighttime colored nighttime smoke shells. There are nighttime cakes, both Pro line and consumer. They have fountains now that are doing nighttime colored smoke. And I was just speaking about the Fisherman brand, and they have a red, white, and blue fountain. That's I mean, it's gonna be something else if it comes out and it works as well as the demo does. Boy, it's gonna be a crazy fountain, and it ends in a huge finale of like strobing glitter and red, white, and blue smoke. It is out of this world, and it's packed 4-1 to a case. So I'm hoping I can get my hands on that. I love me some 500 gram fountains.
Now let me ask
when they work right.
Let me ask you this: do you think that every year they come out with a new shtick, because I feel like every so often, almost every year, there's something new, some new effect that everybody's focusing on.
Yeah, one year would be neon, and then it was
Yeah,
willows.
one year it's
had
neon.
willows.
One year it's willows. I remember the year that every fountain had ground blooms in them. Do you remember that year?
Sure, yeah.
There, and then on top of that, there's the canister shells. They're always getting bigger. Yeah, I think they're up to like 7. I remember when it was 4. When 4 was like, oh wow, you have 4-inch canister shells. That's so big, and now we're up to 7 inches.
Yep.
So I mean, like, I can appreciate it. You know, the canister shell thing I think feels a little gimmicky because I mean, come on, eventually you're gonna get to 12 inches and you can't really go past that because the tube's gonna be too small, and there's no way you can fit the legal amount of powder into something that's so big. But like with the fountains, especially with fountains, I think it's nice just to have them, run through this like gauntlet of effects and come up with new effects.
Right.
Because you just get a lot more creativity that way. You know what I mean? Because it was nice seeing all the fountains all of a sudden doing what Cake Party's been doing the whole time, and like, oh well, now we have different effects for the same mixed in with the same thing or a bigger version of it. So.
Right. Jam says, yes, I am a music fan, but Jam is my initials. Oh, okay. And 750 was my college football number with a 0 added. Oh, all right.
College football.
Ooh, whoa. I played football in junior high. I did, yeah. Grandpa said, you better get in there, boy. But I was rough. We were playing on the street. So
On
I went
concrete.
to a really rough junior high school. They actually got rid of the football program.
Oh, I wonder why.
It was a rough place. But I had fun with that for a little bit. The coaches saw that during my off time, I was always working on my sketchbook. So they were unbelievably cool about my so-called artistic talent. And pressured, I wouldn't say pressured, but encouraged me to get into art class. And I did.
And now we have this logo.
And now we have that logo. Yes, sir.
So thank you, Jim's coaches everywhere.
Yeah. My art teacher, his name was Mr. Fryer. Yes, sir. Whenever a fight broke out in class, he would hide in the, instead of calling people to the room, he'd hide in the ceramic storage room we had. He would lock himself in there and look out the window. And thankfully, sometimes that would stop the fight because we'd all be laughing. We'd try to break down the door or something. But yeah, boy, we were bad.
Go after the teacher.
We were bad. We would mess with him. Actually, co-taught with him a little bit later in elementary school. So that was
funny.
He screwed my students over. He didn't have any of his students do any projects for our art and science fair, which is the biggest fair in the county. And I had the art club at the school. I ran the art club, and then he said, "Well, use this artwork you've been working on." And we did. I put it together. I had it framed and everything ready to go, and he forgot about us. He never came back. So, yep, that was the last time I saw Mr. Fryer. My last memory of him. So, anyways, that's cool, Jam. I like that. Music fan. Who isn't a music fan, right? All right, we got 6 people in here. Man, we are partying up in here. So if you have not announced who you are, please do. Hit that like button, y'all. What other things should we talk about on the channel? We've got some other ideas for before 4th of July. I'm a big Godzilla fan. I don't know if we got any Godzilla fans in here, so I would like to do. Every year I do a piece of art for his birthday, so I'm gonna do a video for Godzilla's day of birth. Oh, we lost 2 people.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who we lost, but we lost some. So we can do something about that.
The Vermont Pyro Boys definitely have the biggest stickers. That's for sure.
So far. so far. And what else? What else we done?
Have y'all done any pyro musicals yet? Looking for pointers.
Have y'all done any pyro musicals yet? Looking for pointers.
Well, I'd say the glittering waterfall short was pretty close. As was the was Spinner's Vanguard 1 video that we did. They're pretty close, but I'll be honest, I made that video and all the musical cues that you see in it were totally on accident. It was just a really good happy accident. So,
well, he's probably looking about getting a program that'll sequence and script everything for you.
right, the next level.
I'll tell you what you need to do before you even think about anything is make sure you got yourself a fantastic firing system that's reliable. Be careful about the music. You know, I wish Den Fireworks was with us. He's done some great pyro musicals. I would assume Jam's been a part of some of that as well, because he does a lot of he does some big shoots with his boys. I have not myself done pyro musical. I have helped set up some pyro musicals, but I have not done them on my own. When I tend to do fireworks here with my family, we go through a gambit of novelties, fountains, 200 grams, 500 grams, fountain boards, and show boards. We try to do a variety of things. So I have not done a pyro musical totally on my own. I was good this year, so my wife is buying me a Cobra. Oh my goodness, this man's getting a Cobra for Christmas. Ho ho ho! What a gift, boy.
Ho, ho.
She must love you.
Getting it for Christmas means you can use it for New Year's.
That's right. Do you do biggest little pyro? Do you do fireworks at New Year's? Because it's come to my attention, and I did not notice until this year, that there are plenty of people out there that don't do fireworks for the New Year. We do. We do, we do.
I like it because
Yeah, I'm sure that you can put a pyro musical together with a Cobra.
Yeah.
When I was first involved with a pyro musical, it was with a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch. It was with a couple people who, it was mainly me and a buddy of mine. And actually, you were younger at the time. And we were trying to get things set. I shot everything from my little Chinese system. And we were trying to cue it up with all this patriotic music. So, thankfully, only a few things didn't fire and everything worked out okay.
Yeah.
But my buddy's wife came over and scolded me. She yelled at me so bad because I wasn't out there working hard. Because I was sitting down and I'm like, hey, lady, I'm controlling the fireworks. I'm just hitting these buttons. He wanted to run out there and light things that didn't go off. So it was funny. It was a good time.
Yeah, that was. And it's funny because the one thing that didn't go off was like our OL cake. So that was like the last thing that we lit, and it was just like, blasting at like I don't know how late it was by then. Maybe like 11:30, 12 o'clock. But it was a big piece of property, so we had plenty of room.
Yeah, it was over 5 acres of land.
Yeah.
So, we set up a show. We have some crazy rich people.
Oh yeah.
All over the state of Florida.
Oh yeah.
And there was an individual who had just required a home in the state that was called the Mickey Mouse Mansion.
Mickey Mouse Mansion.
And the person who owned it
previously
built this whole thing centered around Walt Disney. It was a beautiful place.
It looked like a tiny Walt Disney hotel.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what it looked like.
And this man who acquired it was a poker player. And he took everything that was Walt Disney out of there. And he was just throwing it in the yard. Beautiful stained glass, the whole nine. I couldn't believe it. But we set up a pyro musical for them, but they didn't want us to shoot it. So they had bought all the systems and everything. And a buddy of mine that I was setting up the show with, he showed them how to. We hooked everything up, and all they had to do was put it in, and we fused it all together and everything. And yeah, they just had to queue it up, and he had to show them how to use it. But needless to say, we weren't really invited to the show.
Yeah.
Um, but I saw a video of it, and it was spectacular.
Yeah, the video
It
was
went
great.
It did go off without a hitch.
They did
So-
make a good video of it.
I tell you what, man, we've done a lot of work for people, and I cannot believe how we would be treated sometimes.
Yeah.
You are, boy, whew.
I can appreciate the like more normal pyros, the like rich pyros who just kind of like hire you and fire you. They're a different breed.
It was rough out there.
It's not always the nicest crowd. That's for
Golden
sure.
Pyro says 80% of my finale didn't go. Oh man, was that this year? Woo! I am so sorry.
Yeah.
What's up, son? Yeah, go ahead. 80%. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The help treatment. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say the help. I was. It's it boy. Oof. So this one show I did for a business out in Orlando, and I had set up shows for them previously, and most of the time it was at night, and we got to work indoors, and it was air conditioned and cold, and they provided us with beverages and a bathroom and all that. And we worked hours for them, and we got a call to come out and do a New Year's show for them one year, and they said come on down and we'll have an area for you and everything. So I got dressed for working indoors, and it was a hot holiday season. It was not, and this is Florida. It was real hot. So they said we were not allowed to be inside, and if we needed to use the bathroom or get a drink, go drink out of the ditch and go crap in the woods.
Jeez.
It was real bad. That was one of the worst times. And so I was dressed to work out inside, and I wear a lot of black. And we were working on black pavement with the sun hitting it. So I did not fare well. So that did not go well for me. So needless to say, I never did another show with those people again. I didn't care. I didn't care how good. I don't care how good you pay me. You better treat me right. Same thing when I buy fireworks nowadays. I want to be treated right. I like buying for people who care about pyro, who just don't want to take my money.
Yeah.
So.
Because half your time is buying fireworks, not lighting fireworks. Because the lighting is normally just one night, so you have to be able to enjoy the whole thing.
Jan says I had one 24-shot rack not go up in my finale from a bad match. Ooh.
Gee.
That's what makes me nervous about E-match. I've had a lot of bad E-match, boy. That's why I rather hand light things and have everything just fused up. We do that anyway. Whenever I use my system, we fuse it up anyway.
Yeah.
Just in case, because the E-match don't go. It don't work.
Yeah, I like the Talons. If we're gonna use the system, I prefer the Talons because the E-match is just so unreliable.
Yeah, they can be faulty too, though.
Yeah, no, of course. Now, I do remember you did one for
Biggest little pyro says, "You're just a better man than I would have just walked off." Yeah, man. Woof.
I do remember you did one for a pool company out in Orlando that built pools, and they just had their own pool built or something like that. And it was a U-Haul full of fireworks, like stacked to the roof. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
That was I didn't think I saw the video for that one though. The Disney Mansion video was really nice though. That was a nice video.
They look like a Disney show.
Yeah, it did.
Go to the bathroom in the woods. Bye. Yeah, man, it was weird. And it was out, it was out on a major highway. So there were businesses everywhere, and people driving around all over the place. It was crazy, man. Those people were crazy. But yeah, one time, yeah, a lot of big businesses, they were hiring us to do a lot of things. And one time, uh, they pulled in with a U-Haul full of fireworks. Man, it was the biggest U-Haul they had, and it was just full to the brim with fireworks.
That's close to a container.
I had to unpack all that.
Yeah, that's the hardest part probably is organizing it. But that's close to like the whole case like you'd have on a semi.
Yeah.
I've seen smaller orders go directly into a business. No.
So one more thing I want to bring up about the future of the channel. I mean, I don't know who's here now and who heard what, but one time it was the week before last. We were on here, and a lot of people were saying that they were Christ followers, they were Christians, and me and my family. I wasn't always that way, but I did become that several years ago, thankfully. And I wanted to start a prayer group with some of the with whoever wanted to come. And I don't know when I'm going to start it. I'm probably going to do a post about that too. And I made a logo for it, and I've got a name for it and everything. And you know what? It's for everybody. It's not just for Christ followers or Christians or Catholics, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't care. It's for everybody. And I believe in the power of prayer. When I saw people talking about Jesus, I just was like, wow, this could be a good way to get together and to fellowship and to have encouragement with one another, because I know sometimes times are tough and fellowship and helps. So I know we're all strangers here and we're far away, but we're all coming together as a community, and it's just something I'd like to do. And it's not something you have to be a part of. I'm just gonna go live once a week, and we'll talk about what's going on in our lives, and we'll say a prayer. That's it. Real basic. Maybe we'll read a Bible verse or two from time to time, and really it's about encouragement and fellowshipping. So that's something I want to do, and it's for everybody. It's not just for people who celebrate Christ. It's for everybody who you might have a bad day, and we might be there to help you through it. So that's something else I'm going to be doing. Depending if there's a good response. You know what? If it's two people that want to do it, I'll be there. If it's one person that says, yes, sir, I'll be there, then I'll be there to meet with you. And again, it's for encouragement and fellowship to come together, and sometimes I need it. You know what I mean? So, Gomer Powell says, I am not awake, a big church person, but I enjoy men's groups. Well, there you go. And this will be an ultimate one. Actually, the name that I'm using is Praying Pyro People. I made a logo for it and everything. So I had Happy Shiny People stuck in my head from REM, and I'm like, man, that's the tune. That's what I'm hearing. Praying Pyro People. So
two or more gathered.
Yep,
true that.
Two or more gathered. Yes, sir. I am here. I am there. So that's the point of it. I'm not going to get real preachy. I'm not a pastor. Like I said, I might read from the Bible a little bit, but really what I want to do is, whoever's available, is talk about what's going on in life. And if you need some encouragement, that's what we're going to do. We're going to encourage you. We're going to pray for you. And boy, I've seen prayer do some crazy things, and that's why I encourage anybody to come, because maybe you need it, and that prayer might change something in your life. You never know. So I'm putting that out there. Again, it's not in the. I don't even. I'm hoping it'll happen. I'll do a post or two and figure out who's interested, and I'd like to figure out a day and a time that works for everybody. and then we'll see. But yeah, because I know I could use it from time to time. Gomer Power says I like it. Cool, cool. I'm excited about that because I love me some Gomer. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. You know, and I don't want everybody to think, Wolfman is gonna be a preachy or political. It ain't about none of that. It ain't about none of that. I just know, you know, like I say in my videos, be a light in the dark. And there's just a lot of crummy things happening in the world right now. So I just want to make sure that we can come together and encourage each other. So that'll be an option of another way to meet live whenever we decide to do that. I might start it in a week or two. Next week, I'm going to try to take as much time off as I can. But who knows what's going to happen. I love sharing stuff with y'all. And I know I don't have a big channel. And I don't have a ton of followers or subscribers or whatever you want to call it. But I love my little pyro community. I didn't think I'd have 10. And I'm glad I got it. So I'm glad. I'm just appreciative of all of y'all. So, all right, we still got 5 people in here. Son, let's open up that box. Got some goodies in it. Let's talk about that for a little bit. Let's see what we can pull out. Since we can't light anything right now,
right?
We'll talk about it. This here is our novelty, one of our novelty boxes. Pyro Mine. Oh man, I almost missed it again. Woo, made it just in time. Yep, sir, you are an hour late.
76 minutes to be exact. Okay, so what we got in here? We got some jumping jacks from.
Show them my favorite ground balloons.
Ah, okay.
I think.
Here we go.
Firework in there.
Here we go.
Oh, those are Pyro Junkie jumping jacks.
Yeah, these are Pyro Junkie jumping jacks. But these.
Oh.
You want to talk about? You want to talk about some like. What were you calling it? The Snap Crackle Pop challenges?
Yeah.
These are some pops right here. These are, bang, I guess.
So if you look at the packaging, don't hold that still so they can see what that looks like. So if you look at the packaging, you'll see that it's the traditional ground bloom art from the classic ground bloom. You know, the ones that are pink. Well, there are normally like 3 different, the colors represent 3 different effects. There's the pink, which is a regular ground bloom. The green one could either be crackle, or if you get a nice green ground bloom, it goes bang pretty good. And then there's the blue ones. And the blue ones kind of go boom. They're my favorite.
Pretty close to M80.
They're my favorite. Yeah, the goodie bin. That's right. Biggest Little Pyro says, are you in a season-controlled state? Well, yes and no. We are allowed to do aerial fireworks 3 times a year. We could do it on the 4th of July. We can do it on December 31st, which is New Year's Eve. And we could do them on January 1st.
And don't forget, we're petitioning for September 3rd, which is Treaty of Paris Day, the day we got our independence from Great Britain. That's just, floating around out there. We're trying to get that one.
So there's that. And so there's that. For the rest of the year, we are allowed to do fountains, sparklers, noisemakers, all that. Anything that emits sparks and flames. So basically, for the rest of the year, we're like a safe and sane state, unless you have, unless you're doing it for agricultural reasons.
Yeah.
But
some stores will just make you sign and say,
if I lived in another area, I'd probably do them more often, regardless. But the neighbors are tight knit around here, and the houses are real close, and I want to be in their good graces because. When it's the 4th of July and New Year's Eve, I'm out there for hours just lighting it up. joyfully.
I agree with Pyro 9. Any government holiday should count.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
you know,
I-
why
I
can't we
agree.
do it on Martin Luther King Jr. Day? That's technically a government holiday.
Yep.
Memorial Day,
Memorial
Labor Day,
Labor Day, and Veterans Day. Those should all
Veterans
be
Day. Yeah,
fireworks.
those should all be firework holidays.
That's the complication with Veterans Day. I know that some vets don't like them. My father and grandfather were both veterans of the U.S. military. Well, my grandfather was in the Navy during World War II, and he fought in the Pacific. And you know, my dad saw time too, so they love fireworks, and that's why I'm into them. So Juneteenth. I know
Yeah,
people
exactly.
that try to do fireworks on
Juneteenth. Like, that's another
they
good.
get the phone. They get the cops called on them. So you know what? Show them wheels. Maybe some people will get a kick out of the wheels.
So we got a thick. Oop, we had a thick stack of colored wheels. These are little spinning wheels.
Probably about blast from the past right there.
Probably one of the best things we got down at the Pyro Superstore, or the whatever that place was called.
So these things, I mean, this is an old school item that the store still had kicking around, and these are great wheels because they're really bright. They're actually colorful. They're color changing, almost like a ground bloom, but they go on forever. Their duration is killer. They're really a killer colorful wheel. I love them. I love them to death. So I got as many as I could. Pyronite says, surprisingly, nobody complained after my smoke fiasco. Oh, yeah. I saw you lighting all that smoke on your channel.
Just to do a quick little side by side.
Oh, you found green ones?
I found green ones.
Here
So
we
here's
go.
green. Now these are old. Ground bloom flower with report. So you know they label it.
Oh, so those are the green ones that go bang,
Yeah.
not crackle.
So I don't think we have any crackling anymore. And then these are
I think we do.
ground bloom flower with report. So they're pretty similar. You know, similar size obviously. Well disguised, I might say.
That one says with report as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's just straight.
I wish Light of the World fireworks were here. He'd get a kick out of that right there.
And then there's these. Which is yeah, the ones from the 90s. Now these aren't the Black Cat ones. They don't have the good art at all. But these
Those are great little ground blooms though, those Black Cat ground blooms.
oh yeah, they really like buzz. You know, ground blooms make a buzzing sound that I really appreciate. So, but here, you know,
I loved them
forever.
in the 80s. My dad.
oh look at this, look at this. You can't really see it, but these are California Safe and Sane. The blue ones are.
That is crazy.
That's funny. That's
I
really
gotta get a shot of that.
because like you would not think that these are California Safe and Sane. Are these California? Yep, these are California Safe. So the two ones with the report are California Safe and Sane. I just want to know. I gotta know now.
Bark, bark.
Yep. Okay. So these have California Safe and Sane on them too.
That sound is iconic for ground blooms.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of the effect, I think. I think it's part of.
There's well, of course, the Black Cat's gonna have that.
Yeah, of course the Black Cat's gonna.
Hey, we got 7 people watching. If you're here, let us know you're watching. Hit that like button too, y'all. Hit that like button.
Well, these are.
Put your name in that comment box. Let us know that you're here. Oh, there's that old school packaging.
I know. I can't find the rest of it. It's all tore up.
Those are the green crackling ground bloom from Red Lantern.
Oh yeah, Red Lantern there, which is a brand that we also get at the Pyro Superstore or whatever that place was called.
Yes, those are like the Pyroland ground blooms. I think mine are better personally.
I don't know what that is.
The Pyroland ones, those are the super ground blooms or what have you. I believe Mr. Jam 750.
Navigation marks.
But yes, they're like that.
Air salt thing in the corner.
They're loud.
This?
We have some on the
Smoking.
channel if you look carefully. There's a video somewhere. I think it's called Friday Night Novelties,
Not decibel.
and they're there. They're mixed in there, and the video doesn't do them justice. Actually, we shot some
Green.
on the 4th of July during the day, and I'm gonna add them to a novelty video we're gonna have coming up soon.
Got green and red here. All right, that's green and red. So we got these. These are
Pyro 9s.
aerosol.
What's that aerosol thing in the corner too? Okay.
So we got a lot of aerosol things. We got these.
Little Pyro says California is safe and sane if a matter of height restriction, not decibel. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. 6 was the
Pyro 9
regulation.
says red and green.
Red and green. These are. They have red and green.
Pyro 9, did
So
we
they're smoking
tickle your
tails.
fancy? Did we answer your question, sir?
Smoking. Yeah, they go up. They spin with smoking tails.
Gomer says I'm doing a Pyro land ground balloon for the pop. Sweet. Okay.
We're on low battery mode, folks.
Oh man.
Hold on. I wonder if I can plug this in from here.
You gotta have the right one. No, that's not it. It's gotta be one. Oh, did it work?
Yep, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We got Miracle ones too. Haven't seen Phantom ones. Do Miracle ones say with report?
That's funny. I didn't think Safe and Sane could report either, but
Yeah, right. You wouldn't think it
no
could.
crackers. Why can't a ground balloon report but not a firecracker? Indeed.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just a sham.
Yeah,
they
it's
can
just
get
a
the
sham.
product in the country.
I
when it gets
I mean,
inspected.
honestly, these
Because let me tell you, y'all,
These-
those blue ground blooms, oh man,
they push it. They push it.
they are banging. We've set off car alarms with these things before, no doubt.
Oh yeah. No
We've
doubt.
had all kinds of ground blooms. We had a pack that it was an all gray box.
Oh yeah. Ground
all
bloom.
gray ground bloomed, and the box was just it had some simple art on it, and it just said ground bloom flowers.
Oh yeah.
And they were not ground blooms at all. They did not spin.
They did not spin.
They just went boom.
They did what you want them to do.
They sounded like multiple shotgun shells going off at once, man. That was like a mini nuclear blast.
Yeah.
Pyro 9 says, I've got the Miracle ones. I haven't seen the Phantom ones. Do the Miracle ones say report?
So can I talk about these sumo crackers?
Well, yeah. What's that?
So these, we were out in the middle of our show,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, talk about, that's the 4th of July.
We were out in the middle of our show, and I think we were just about finishing up with our 200s, maybe going into our 350s. And we got a lot of golf cart people around here. You know, a lot of people that just drive around with golf carts. And there's like looking at Christmas lights. You know, they drive around, see who's lighting what, maybe stop for a couple cakes. And this guy drives up to us and he's like, hey, I got some firecrackers. You want some? They're in my shed. And he's just going around, and we're not the only people either. So it's not, you know, he's just handing out firecrackers like they're Halloween candy.
Oh, I said trick or treat.
Yeah. So we got these. They're really old.
Old Shogun.
I mean, I can feel like the paper is all, you know, crunched up. And you can hear how
I'm afraid to light them, but I'm gonna.
you can hear how crunchy they are. You know,
Oh, yeah.
and we got like a nice handful of them over there. This is pretty much all.
I almost took the whole bag.
Yeah. So
I ain't fooling around with that. Just give me them crackers.
supercharged flashing firecrackers, premium quality, maximum load.
I want those crackers, boy.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that next time we do
Like Captain
firecrackers.
Quint eating crackers in Jaws.
Right? This is with,
Hey, Wolfman Snap's got crackers in his mouth.
this is with a big old grin on his face.
Farewell and adieu.
The fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu. You go in the
Pyro
cage.
9 said,
Give me the
yeah, give
crack.
me the crackers. Hey, 9, have you been doing a lot of smoke this past week? Reminds me of 310. He's got a lot of smoke videos, that's for sure. That he's been doing, I know. He, Pyro 9 asked, did the Miracle One say report?
Miracle.
Did we have some helicopters in there?
Yeah, we do have helicopters.
Did they say report on it?
Let's see.
I'm not quite sure they do.
Yeah, I don't think these. Amid showers of sparks. Yeah, I don't think these
Those
report.
aren't like the tiger tails and
No.
the buzz bombs.
No, they're pretty simple.
Yeah, some of them are just smoke, some of them just crackle.
They're nice though. They're definitely nice. Now these are the nighttime ones though, right? So I know we've lit some and it been like, oh, that would have been better at night. So I don't remember
Well, the
which.
double layer helicopter you got in there,
Yeah, these
those are nighttime.
are nighttime. Yeah, we and
No,
we
no, those we do during the day.
These are daytime.
Those we do at night.
Nighttime.
The double layer ones.
Yeah.
I just wish they didn't say report misleading people. Yeah. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't know if like the
You say
the
report?
tiger tails say report on them.
The smoke tail. Oh, the tiger
Well,
tails.
because y'all did your video with all aerial spinners. I don't know. They might be able to answer that question too. You guys, I think y'all had the tiger tails, the Showtime, and the buzz bombs. I thought y'all did at least. I don't know if the packaging, if you can remember. I think it's Boomer Matt there. If you can remember what said report or not. Well, I know I would get some helicopters and they did not say report on them, and they had a report. Brothers used to have a aerial spinner called Gyro Pyro, and I used to get them at Pyro Junkie. And the owner, Don, at the time said that they were the special kind, and that report, boy, woo!
Yeah.
Woo, I did not know Brothers was capable of that. So, but he only had a limited amount of those, and they flashed and went boom in the sky. I have not seen an aerial spinner that nice ever since. I've had some loud ones, but those were the best. They really. I got all kinds of stuff from him that was either illegal or pushed the limit. One of my favorite novelties, and I hope this don't offend anybody, was Bin Laden's exploding noggin.
Oh my gosh.
And I had the good version of that too. That was extra crispy.
Yeah.
That thing was loud. So I got a case of those things, and I was selling them. I was selling them to folks that really wanted that. My father got a real kick out of those things. He loved them too. Oh, we got some. What do we got? Oh, William Evans is here. Hello, William.
That's too bad. Drive it off.
Oh, just broke out for posting. Okay. Must be responding to Pyro 9. William Evans says, I was going to drive to Jacksonville, Florida today and pick up some nice horsetail canister shells, but somebody brought them all up for now. Miss fallen leaves. Yeah. Where were you headed in Jacksonville? Were you going to Superior, or was this a plug you have, perhaps? Pyro 9 says, yeah, I uploaded the full smoke video Monday, but that EG18 is available directly from the company that makes them. Highly recommend those. You had some nice smoke items, boy. Whew. Boy, did they puff out for a long time, too. I found an old pack of those drone bombs from Red Apple. Those hit hard. Big High says, yeah, Superior is where I used to get them. Then I saw you guys shooting them, so I assume you bought the last of them for the time being. Yeah, I don't know what they had in stock at the time. There wasn't much of those. There wasn't much. Leading up to my time going there, I was checking that website feverishly because, boy, they were selling out of products like crazy.
Yeah, they really
I don't
sold
think
out.
I've ever seen so many employees in a fireworks store.
Right?
They were a well-oiled machine, and every once in a while, the doors to the to either side of the warehouse would open up, and they were like ants in there. They were like ants in there. And something else I couldn't believe, they were getting an order when we were leaving. They were getting an order. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe trucks were rolling up. I couldn't believe it so late in the season, but man, that's awesome. More power
Under-
to y'all.
Under the box in the back, more blue ground blooms.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. There's some Ninja Turtles. Oh wait, I gotta show everybody this one. Yeah,
Biggest little pyro says superiors quickly winning.
more ground blooms. 2, 3.
Pyro says what's under the boxes in the back.
Blue ground bloom.
Mid back. He wants to know what's in the middle and back.
Oh. Well, here's our blue. That's all of our blue ground blooms.
They're over there. I don't think they want to hear what those things do.
Yeah, I get that. Man, I didn't realize we had so many of these.
Oh yeah.
Here's some normal ones, more black
You better
cat,
believe it, my friend.
and then more of the
I'm
green
crazy
ones.
about those things. The guy that I get them from, he's like, once they're gone, that's it.
Yeah, so we're stocked.
You know.
But
As a matter of fact, a lot of the novelties I had, I wish I collected it more instead of lighting it, because you never know. So I will be saving a couple of those. You know, for the time being, we'll be lighting them all.
I got some big tanks, brothers. I haven't looked at those yet. Got some
Just show it all.
panda fountains.
Show 'em.
Yeah, little monsters. Man, they don't look very
I
monstrous.
know, I forgot about those stupid
Yeah.
things. I was going to build a little board out of that. Little alien
What else we
board.
got?
Trying to corner the market on ground blooms. Heck yeah, son.
Heck yeah! Why not? Once they're gone, they're gone. Spinning
Every time I
ring
go in
eruption.
there, you know, I will get these. He has some really nice overloaded candles. And all I said was, give me the loud ones. And he'd be like, once they're gone, they're gone. And I bought as much as I could. I got three of those loud candles left. My genuine salute candles are all gone. I lit those up. I lit them all up on 4th of July. But hopefully this New Year's, I'm going to be able to get more. Hopefully. What's up, baby? Oh, that's okay. This is a computer doing its thing. Saying hello,
And-
I'm alive.
What would any pyro have at the very, very bottom of their novelty box? The one thing that we all gotta have, right? Okay, well, Brothers Magic Crystals, that's obviously one. Yes, the plastic will melt on like most of these things, especially the Ninja Turtle spinners. The urge in me to collect every Trump firework on the market.
Who said that?
Biggest little pyro. At the bottom of every novelty stash should be one of these. A giant brick of black cat firecrackers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you gotta have them. This is unopened. It's been sitting here for like years and years, you know.
I
But-
like the black cat cracker.
You know.
I
But
do.
you know, you gotta have them, right?
I
You
like
gotta
big
have
old
them.
strips of them.
So these are small. These are pretty
And
small.
you know what? Believe it or not, we can't get them in our area anymore. We can't get them. So I'm glad I had that. I'm glad I had that. It's probably worth a gold brick right there. That's
Right?
The crackers.
Yeah.
So we used to get those for a crazy price, like a really good price. So I love that artwork. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. William Evans says, love that I'm sitting here fusing the show for next month, chatting with you all, and looking at a pile of pyro. Hey, it's the little things, my friend. It's the little things. William Bull. What if it's half a brick of Mad Dog?
Of course, now I gotta reorganize everything.
Oh,
But you know, it was
are
worth
those
it.
are those the head bombs right there?
Where? Which ones?
You just have your hands on.
Oh yeah, the head bombs. Yeah.
You see that?
What about these?
Chinatown Thunder Strings.
That's gonna be a lot. Yep. Yeah, I love thunder string with head bombs.
Yeah, they're nice.
I used to get the Windmill brand, and that was the greatest head bomb ever. They were called Magic Strip, And that head bomb would just spin uncontrollably and just spit out color and then blow up. Those things were crazy cool. Really cool. And windmill brands no longer, so I can't get my hands on any of that.
I wish y'all could smell this. Like, it has such a nice smell to it. If you like fireworks smell, I like fireworks smell.
Oh, I do too.
I think most pyros probably do like
I like
fireworks smell.
opening up a case and it's you go to a concert and the music starts and the air shoots out of the speakers. It's the same kind of thing when you open up a case of fireworks and that smell. It just infiltrates your senses. You know what I'm saying? Well, I love that.
Now this is like the ultimate goodie box right here. Talking about goodie box.
Look at that old. That's an old novelty. That box.
Yeah, I was gonna show that,
They
but
don't make them.
we got these
anymore.
navigation lights. I mean, they do nothing. They blink, but we actually got this in Alabama at that one store on the mountain that we're always talking about.
Yeah.
This has got all the pink flamingos. But yeah.
Boone City is what that store's called.
Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Such a good name.
Pump sticks. Well, people give them to me and I don't use them.
Right? So.
You know what I like using sometimes? Pyro 9, a sparkler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like lighting crap with a sparkler sometimes. Boy, when things go wrong, it's like pyrotechnic duct tape, man. It can do so much. But, yep. I got a ton of sparklers. I got so many that I don't think there's any. Is there any even in that box?
There are some. We got these.
This little pyro says, the smell of pyromania in the evening.
Yes.
Makes me think of Hulkamania. Poor Hulk Hogan.
New York neon morning glories.
Yeah. Those I got from Phantom. And I got another brand too.
But this is all that's in here, I think.
Yeah, all my other sparklers.
We have a box for those. Yeah, there's so many of them.
I tell you, my favorite sparkler is the special effects sparklers that Black Cat makes. Those things are killer. Those are my favorite. Hard to get around here.
Yeah.
I used to buy them by a case. Now, hard to get. One year you couldn't order them at all. One year you could barely get sparklers. They couldn't even get morning glories. They had to get, my store had to get a bunch of stuff from Jake's. It's crazy. Every once in a while, these companies, it's like, what are they not producing this year? And 1 year, it was the silliest thing.
Yeah, we got those.
Sparklers are hard to get. I remember a couple of years ago, it was canister shells. The store that I was working with, they had me calling all over Timbuktu, asking who has canister shells. Nobody had them. I buy those special effects at any store, and I buy them out. I have 5-packs saved. Oh, you're lucky, kid, because I can't get my hands on them anymore. So I know Pyro Direct sells them, and I was thinking about getting some packs from them because it's been a long time. Oh, Hula Girl, what's up? What's up, Hula Girl?
William Evans, that is a great idea. I didn't even think about that. Using the sparkler as fuse, or to help fuse your show.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Why don't I see that coming?
Oh, maybe I'm a little ahead of you.
No, I went through this whole thing here. I don't see it.
No. I like to use sparklers as a time fuse, connecting my fuse at different lengths along the sparkler as it burns down, setting them off for little kids' shows and things. See you by Christmas. Pyro9 says, if I see you by Christmas, I'll have it and more gift wrap for you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Pyro9. I do. Oh, okay, I see the comment now. I like to use sparklers as a time fuse, connecting them up and use at different lengths along the sparkler as it burns down. Setting them all. So, yeah. I tell you what, y'all like stuff like that. You need to head over to the Boomers and check out their pyrotechnic Rube Goldberg videos. Well, I love that. They
do a good job with those.
One night we watched them all. It's very zen. It's a very zen like thing. I don't even know, Boomer Matt. I don't even know if you're here. I don't even know if you're here anymore, sir. Ever tried yin yang? Oh, the yin yang sparklers. Don't they go? Don't they burn up and down? Is that what you're talking about? Biggest little pyro says Black Cat makes or made my favorite effect candles. Full pack of one each. Fish, comet, crackle, and report effect. Oh, yes. Oh gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about too. They weren't the black label ones. They might have even been called special effect. Yeah, I used to get my hands on those. Yeah. I don't know what it was about me, boy. I used to love. I still do. I ain't gonna lie. I love flying fish and falling leaves, and that's what I'm loving. I don't know how many of you saw the B-2 bomber demo we put up this week, but that cake had it all. And it had some pretty big shots of flying fish, and I love the fallen leaves out of that one, for sure. Okay, let me catch up on some of these comments. They still make those candles, and they are for sale here in Georgia. I'm ready for them to do another. Oh, Goma Power, talking about boomers. Yep, me too. Biggest Little Power says, yo. Pyro9 says, I just did a demo on the candles. They're called Premium Effects. There you go. My Black Hat, okay. There it is. There it is.
Now, I just was wondering this as I was putting the box back in order, because, the box is now totally rearranged, and, nothing is in the same spot. Does anybody play...
Okay.
Does anybody play Tetris and apply their Tetris skills to fireworks stacking? Because I've found that playing Tetris and stacking fireworks are almost the same thing. And it's a very difficult thing to do. I don't know if anybody else finds it difficult sometimes, fitting all your fireworks into certain boxes or, finding space for them. But I was just wondering, horrible at Tetris. LOL. Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know if I'm packing it out of the car. So, yeah.
I would say packing it up to take home is...
That's definitely sometimes the hardest.
We store it real well. But a lot of times, we do have stuff put away, but then we don't have the space for it, so it just sits in the cases. And I've seen jams, stashes, and Goma Pyro. I love his garage. That stuff's everywhere. I love it. So I'm hoping the Boomers do like a stash video. I'm curious. They buy, man. They go on all these trips, boy, and they buy all them fireworks. Where do y'all keep them?
Row after row.
Where? Inquiring minds want to know. Where do you pack all that pyro? They must play Tetris when they pack it away in that car. Y'all see that when they go shopping?
Yeah, they have a tiny car. They have like a little...
Woo!
But we have a tiny car too, so we
make it work. We make it work.
So, Biggest Little Pyro, you wipe out row after row. I can respect some mad Tetris skills. I used to play it online back when on the Switch. Still do every now and again.
Gomer says horrible Tetris.
That's some intense Tetris right there. If you ever play Tetris 99 against 99 other people, that's some intense Tetris.
Yeah.
When it comes to packing it away, it varies. My novelty box is a mess right now. My shells, on the other hand, are in boxes. Totes, more like totes. You need to rent a U-Haul. Yeah. So, some things like... the problem is some of our boxes are almost like V-shaped, So you can't fit perfect rectangles within the shape of a V. But, you have to find those holes, You have to
we always need that extra space.
You take the candles and you put them in certain holes. You take 200 grams and you put them in certain holes. It's a lot like Tetris, where, you have those long blue bricks Yeah, getting those 200 grams into a single box, sometimes you refit them 6 or 8 times. And it's like every time we take it out, you know, and put it back in, it changes. And it
Yeah.
fit the first time, but it won't fit the second time.
Several times I've almost bought a couple of portable metal closets, and I was thinking about storing stuff in there. But I got a new policy. You know, for years I would have like a lot of leftovers, and I try. Well, actually, we have been the past few years. I don't have any leftover cakes. I do have leftover shells. It makes sense in my head, but it doesn't. Why I wouldn't just burn all those up too and have no Aerials left in the house? But my cakes, I try to burn through them all every holiday.
As a safety precaution.
So yeah, so I don't have any sitting around.
Just
the
in
shells,
case.
the shells, it should be that case too. But I don't. In my head, I ain't worried about them too much. So all I'm really storing nowadays are shells, novelties, and
fountains.
Yeah, my fountains.
Because, you know, as for most American garages, we have propane and gasoline along with our pyrotechnics. So, fire hazards. But yeah, the fountains and the shells don't seem to be as fire hazardy. You know, cake, once you light it, it's going to go all the way. But yeah, there's some summers we take them out, take all of our stuff out, and put it all back in, you know, 3 or 4 times. And then you buy new stuff, and it's like, well, the only way to get it to fit is to take it all out and do it all over again. So we do that a couple times, but you know, it always fits. It's kind of like putting food in the fridge sometimes.
Oh, good Lord.
After Thanksgiving, you know, I don't know if anybody has that kind of problem, but after Thanksgiving, it can be really tight in the fridge, especially when, you know, we cook and it's like, you know, we're going to eat for a week. So it's almost the same thing with the fireworks. You get into one of those crazy little pyramid shapes or triangles that make you go mad. Exactly. Yeah. And you need the purple bricks with the little block in the middle, or the green and red bricks that are kind of like zigzags, you know, and all you're getting are the squares and the straight bricks. And it's like, finally I have straight bricks, but I don't want those right now.
I wish I had a case of those B-2 bombers. I'm curious to see how they pack those suckers away.
Yes, because B-2 bomber, I don't know if you could tell from the video, but they're triangles.
Oh, yeah.
They're all triangles. Like an actual B-2 package. Bomber is a triangle. So it would be interesting to see how they come in a case, because, yeah, I've never seen one that's not square or rectangle. Now, something I'd like to say about B-2 Bomber, when we were cleaning that particular piece up, you know, most of these have like plywood or some sort of cheap wood at the bottom, maybe cardboard, depending, you know. FSF has a lot of cardboard bottoms. But B-2 Bomber is like flooring. It's like so thick, and it's actual wood, and it's laminated. Yeah. It's like actual I mean, it looks like this right here. This is what's on the bottom of B-2 Bomber. And I knocked on it. I don't know if you can hear that, but I knocked on it, and it sounded like that. So, who is that? Miracle Fireworks?
No, Winda puts out B-2 Bomber.
Winda, yeah. So Winda, I mean, I don't know if that's how they put all their cakes together, but that was a solid cake. Like, that cake was not going to tip. You know, that had
biggest little pyro says, now I want a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. Boy, I love those. All that gravy.
Yeah. Stuffing.
French fried taters.
Stuffing and mashed potatoes on bread. Yeah. With gravy.
Pyro 9 says, try putting tubes into totes. Oh, that's a challenge. Well, bases now. No cheating and knocking them off. I got 3 totes of them. My tubes, I just let them sit out. I never cared putting them away. 9, why don't you go to racks and get rid of storing those tubes? Yeah, you know, one of my favorite Father's Day's gifts was an Octo Rack. And boy,
Octo Rack.
Oh, forget them tubes.
Yeah.
I love my Octo Rack. And let me tell you something. We had a blowout in that Octo Rack, and you would never know it.
Yep.
Never know it. We knew it happened, but I couldn't believe that there was no damage.
None.
It was incredible.
Now I remember before we bought the Octo Rack, and if you're gonna buy an Octo Rack, you should look this video up. And it's a guy, he took his Octorack and he put the shell in upside down to test it. And I mean, let me tell you, that thing, it broke. Because obviously, I mean, he put like a 4-inch, 5-inch canister shell in upside down. But it stood together. It held together so well with this thing blowing up, full explosion in the tube. So it's definitely like probably the safest.
Biggest Little Pyro says Octorack. It's a mortar rack made by, who does that?
I really don't know, to be honest.
Oh, Pyro Boom. I got that from Pyro Boom. Almost said Pyro Direct, but it was Pyro Boom. That makes sense.
Now, what video? I
if
did.
you go back through some of our past live streams, you will see the Octorack.
And there was a shell video that showed up, and it might have been Neon Strike.
Well, all of it. Neon Strike.
I think I showed the logo in Neon Strike.
You said Octorack, free advertising.
Yes.
William Evans says, what a beautiful all-in-one shot. Yes, sir. Look at them pretty colors. After I watch my 50 rack collapse, I'm going to stick to my 2 boards. Well, there you go. Plus, I'm going to start downgrading my shows from crazy to short and sweet. There you go. May I ask why you're going short and sweet? Mr. Pyro 9. Biggest Little Pyro says, I'll have to look it up. I build my own. Oh,
That's
okay.
cool. That's
okay.
cool.
Had my first. Oh, okay. Very nice. Whoa. Jam, I can't wait. I'm excited for you when you get to go on your trip to hang out with your pyro buddies. Now you're going to meet John from Vermont Pyro Boys, correct? In the next few weeks here, I think, or month. He sounds like he is very excited about that. I would be excited about that. Can we do a Zoom call? You might be disappointed. I'm not a werewolf. Pyro Bone?
It's beautiful. That's the, is that the name of a shell or something?
I was in Pyro Boom, maybe?
Pyro Boom.
We're talking about where the Octorack comes from. I think that's what he meant.
We should put some stickers on our,
I want to play some music. Stupid YouTube.
Yeah. We should put some stickers on our novelty.
You know what I'm
boxes.
missing right now? I wanted to bring this up. I don't know if any of y'all know Georgia Pyro Dog, but I love that man. I don't know. I know he's been on here for a real long time, and he has a lot of fun videos. I'm missing him right now.
Something like that.
Jam says yes for the first time, and there will be another pyro there that everyone should know. Oh, is that Dan? Are you talking about Dan? Oh boy. One of my dreams right now is to hook up with Dan and do a special demo where he does the pirate and I'm Wolfman Snaps. And I'll bring the gloves, maybe even a mask, and maybe it could be for Halloween. That would be great. And he's got every firework under the sun, man. That's one of the things I love about him. I love the defiance when he says, I'm gonna do a fountain video, and I know fountains don't do well on my channel, but you know what? I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I love that. I agree. You know, and y'all don't need to like fountains. You don't need to like everything. I could get it. I could see why that awe really happens in the sky. You know, I just grew up doing a lot of different fireworks with my father, my grandfather, and so, you know, that's just kind of stuck with me. There's some fountains out there that are really nice. So I get, you know, unfortunately, I've been in some situations with some pyros and they did not like fountains at all. And it caused a whole lot of friction over nothing. So, but I do understand, You know, we all have our likes. So, but I love it whenever Dan says that when he does the fountain demos. I appreciate it. Pyro 9 says, it's a lot of work to set up and operate the lights. Yeah, that's true. The only way to accomplish my dream and affordable to me is to run everything manual, but lost copyright free songs are 3 minutes or less. Oh, yeah. I feel you.
Now, one time I took a copyrighted song. This wasn't for a firework video. This was just for like a little like Lego short I made. And I took the copyrighted song and I looped it and I made it sound like Terminator. And I was so proud of that.
Gomer Pyro says, thanks. I think I know where to put my stickers and slabs now. On my Pyro bin. Boy, I feel old. I didn't know they were calling sticker slaps. I'm like, when did that happen?
Slap.
When did that happen, man? I feel old. I wish Mix Master Mike was on here. He's my design buddy. He'd set me straight on them slaps, boy. Jam 750 says, that dude is so cool in person and his knowledge is incredible. I have tried to get him to do a stash, but that man has a stash like no other. I bet. Boy, I bet. No, I'm sure you're talking about Den. Power 9 says, I can run DMX like a DJ, somewhat pre-programming in the music. And the pyro can be done with Ignite. Oh, okay. Some shows. Biggest Little Pyro says, imagine getting your undies in a bunch because a pyro likes different. Yeah. Yeah. I've dealt with a lot of that. I couldn't believe it. To get angry over it. When I would do the early days of wholesale and I would do group buys, there were some individuals that they just didn't like that you were buying fountains. I don't know why. I just didn't get it. And I would I'd be like, hey kid, it's my money. Have you seen some of these things and what they do? You'd be mighty surprised. And I'm glad I fought for it because some of those guys would be like, oh wow, I would have never guessed. And where I was doing the group buy, it was in a big warehouse and it was the early days of Four Seasons where we just had run of that place, boy. We could open up a case and pull whatever we want out. And I would, back there by the fountains, I would find all kinds of excuse me, overloaded stuff. That's where they kept all the overloaded crackle balls. They would crackle a little bit and then go boom. And some of them look like soccer balls and things like that.
Oh yeah,
the overloaded cone fountains, man. Those were the days. So, but hey, to each his own. I ain't got no problem with people liking whatever. Just don't give me a hard time because I like something. You know?
Yeah.
Come on now. Be a light in the dark, y'all. Come on. Pyro 9 says, let's call it Pyro Karen. Yep. Yeah. Oh. William Evans says, I looked to put a fountain on 5 or 6, 8, or excuse me, a 6 or 8 foot tall black PVC pole anchored into the ground with an effects fuse going up like a crackle. Oh man, and a willow fuse. You just light it and the audience watches it go. Yeah, boy. My audience loves fountains, but one of my favorite types of fountains are those hybrid fountains. I like mine effects, so things like Pure Fantasy, you know.
Yeah.
Popcorn snowballs, 100-foot fountain. I love those mine effects. I like integrating it into a fountain board or even a show board with aerials, man. Most create what I feel like it does is it creates layers in a show. You got ground effects, mid-level effects, and you know, it goes up from there. So what I've been seeing is a lot of companies out there doing more hybrid fountains, but I just don't see them in the stores. So
yeah, No, aren't ground bloom fountains?
I've got
like,
some hate on those smoke balls I did. Like they were my fault. I was just doing it so the people knew what they were like. Yeah, I mean, that's a demo. I mean, it, I don't see the point of getting fussy over anything. Come on now. Oh, I lost it.
Biggest Little Pyro says, I need an OL connection so bad, and Nevada is tough. See, I always thought Nevada was like pretty.
Wow, there is a lot of overloads out there on the West Coast. I saw a lot of Astro Boy fireworks stuff this year, and I feel like they're almost exclusively on the West Coast. So
Pyro 9 is going to set up a fountain board on a motorized car tire, spinning real fast after lighting it. Should be cool. Not an actual car, just a tire by itself. I'd be interested to see how you do that.
Biggest Little Pyro says Florida Sky. Yes, this is the way to go. Ohio Pyro.
This is the way.
How long you been in here, sir?
Wait, what?
Looks great, man. Where did you go? Oh, I don't know if you're referring to us, but this was we talked about all kinds of things tonight. We've been in here almost 2 hours, and actually a little longer than that. And this is just our novelty box. This is one of our novelty stashes. So we were just talking about that.
Little M80s.
Road 9 says, not an actual car, just fire tire by itself. Jam 750, you're just not looking hard enough, yo. Can you look through there so I can see some stuff? Ohio Pyro wants to see some stuff again. Just show them a few things. Show them ground blooms we love. Those aren't ground blooms, son. What are you kidding me? There's some old school crackers. There was a guy driving around on the 4th of July, and he came up to us. He was on a golf cart, just right in the neighborhood, and had a bag full of crackers. And I said, trick or treat. He started handing them out. So we'll show you a few things. We kind of went through this already. Those are our ground blooms with quote-unquote report.
These are popping ground blooms.
We got a bunch of those.
And a little pop. I don't think I showed these earlier.
No.
These turtle spinners. Now these, I forgot who it was, but somebody mentioned the plastic melting. These, the Ninja Turtle spinners, the plastic will melt. So you gotta be careful with that sometimes.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I like all this plastic stuff at all.
Yeah.
I like old school, all the paper cardboard and everything.
Yeah. Well, you talking about old school. I mean,
Look,
good old brothers.
Yep,
That's paper. That's cardboard. You know. So that's what you want, really. I think at the end of the day. Look, I mean,
it's all good. It's all good.
We were talking about reorganizing things. I just dug through it like for 2 seconds, and I'm already like putting things in different spots. It's never the same way twice. Got these head bombs. So, yeah.
Ohio Pyro. Oh man. Ohio Pyro went to Shuckers today and got a lot of helicopters and ground blooms. Tell us about the ground blooms, son.
The blue ones are California safe and sane, and yet they are extremely overloaded. You know, they're almost, I'd say, M80s. Let's see. Yeah, can't really see it because of the lighting, but California safe and sane. What would it take to get you all to do a mass demo of one of those packs of ground blooms on a date when you can do it?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Pyro 9. New Year's Eve I would say at the stroke of midnight, but every midnight I go in my house and I spend time with my wife. You know what I'm saying? It's New Year's Eve. That's where I should be. Singing with my wife. Saying Happy New Year's. Because a lot of the time she ain't out there. She's just chilling. But what I will do is this New Year's Eve, we will fuse up a ton of them. We will go live. I'll make a video out of it too. But we will go live and we will shoot off the ground bloom. What should we call that?
The whip. The ground bloom whip.
The blue ground bloom whip.
Blue ground bloom whip.
Just for y'all. So if you're into that, that's something we'll do. That is something.
Yeah, we haven't done a ground bloom whip in forever.
Ohio Pyro. Well, I'm looking forward to going back. I haven't been to a Shelton in a while. The last time I was in Shelton was in South Carolina. So I got a buddy that lives by one out in Alabama, so we'll be heading out that way. Eventually, I miss my friend, so I want to go spend some time over there with him. He's in the fireworks too, so kill two birds, one stone. But man, I
Chuck
love
Norris
seeing all that old school packaging, .c stuff, and I know they got them old school pink ground blooms there too. I can only imagine what you picked up, sir. So Shelton's is an hour for me. Love it. Oh man. Well, you're at no, I don't know if I can't remember which Shelton's the Boomers went to recently. I don't remember.
Sorry, you said kill two birds with one stone. The first thing I thought was Chuck Norris can kill two stones with one bird.
Richmond, okay. You know what I like seeing about Shelton's, all the different brands they're carrying now. I see a lot of those, they're selling a lot of Happy Family in there. Man, I love Happy Family fireworks. Love Happy Family. Oh, got Gomer Power laughed, son. He thinks
I got a whole list of those
Yeah,
jokes.
we're full of bad jokes around here, sir. Woo. We are full of bad jokes. Hey, anybody else new in here? State your claim, state your name so we can give you a shout out. All right? If you haven't already, hit that like button, y'all. Apparently it helps us out. We appreciate that. Oh, and another thing. Did we show our stickers? I know I'm kicking this thing like a dead horse. But we went and made stickers out of our logo. I don't know. Are you showing it, son?
Yep.
I don't see it.
I'm a few seconds ahead of you, I think.
Okay. But, I got these stickers made in hopes that people would want one. They're free. It's all a thing of appreciation. So if you're interested in a sticker, and I have not sent you one, and I have sent out plenty, but I still have plenty left too. And if you are interested, my email, just send me an email with your address. I'll send you a really goofy card with some stickers in it. And that's how easy that is. On me. No strings attached, just because we appreciate y'all checking us out. Being a subscriber or whatnot. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. But yeah, these are for you. So my email is fullmoonfireworks@gmail.com. It is in our channel description. So if you even if you just need a shoulder to cry on, send me an email. I like talking to y'all. So earlier tonight, if there's anybody new here that missed out on, we talked about so much stuff tonight. But I was even thinking about starting a little pyro prayer group. So, and I'll be coming up with details with that later. So that's something else we're gonna do. So yep, there's that. They got a lot of miracle. They got miracle in there. Well, I've seen the Dominator in the I've seen Dominator brand in Shelton's before. I had no idea they were carrying miracle fireworks though. Ohio Power says that's pretty awesome. I don't know if he's talking about the brands or the sticker, but if it's a sticker, thank you so much. The Sheltons in South Carolina is cool. They got a lot of hot fireworks and Miracle on Window. Yes, sir. Yep. No fuse attached. Go, what? You are hitting the theme of our household. The corniness. I love it. I love it. No fuse attached, boy. Oh, Gomer, I bet you're fun to be around. All y'all, I bet all y'all are fun to be around. I gotta check my mail. So many coupons have flooded it.
Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in.
I tell you what, the boomers, they would at the Sheltons. I think I brought this up last time, but that fountain they saw, that 500 gram fountain that looked like a 9-ounce board, I have never seen anything like that, and I want to buy it. I don't care how expensive it is. I want to light it. I just want to see what it does. I bet it sucks, but I just want to see what it does. I don't care. I've never seen a 9-ounce board fountain, boy. Oh man, I bet that thing is killer. He don't suck. He's killer. Wolfman Snaps, you crazy. You don't know nothing. You've never even lighted it, son. Now I'm talking to myself. No, I am talking to myself.
Boomer brand? No, that's the Mid-South Boomers. I don't know which. Do you know what brand the fountain was?
No, I missed that. I mean, I saw it at the time. It might have been either Hot Complex. Oh man, who made that? I don't know if Boomer Matt's still here. Boomer Matt's out at PGI, so he was streaming us on his TV. Maybe he fell asleep, had a little cocktail, and knocked himself out. My boy Boomer Matt, man, my PFF,
Chuck
friend forever.
Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits.
Yeah, no ab fountain. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? A no ab fountain. I want the Titanic fountain again. I mean, I've seen fountains that look like giant boats. This is crazy. What they're doing with fountain packaging these days is out of control. They got some cool stuff. They do. They really do have some cool stuff. Oh, we have dropped down to, man, we went from 8 to 4 people.
Now we have, I'm saying 6.
6. I'm seeing 5.
Keeps going up and down. Oh yeah, 5.
My phone is slow. Get the program. I know why I found it. Yep. I mean, strange things are afoot at the Shelton's fireworks store.
Dude.
Whoa. Bogus.
The Bermuda Triangle fountain is cool too. We got one of those. Is that the one that shoots out?
You talking about Bermuda Triangle from Sky King? We like that. We got demos on that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that one because it's not like a lot of the other ground balloon fountains where it just kind of sputters and crackles and then explodes out the bottom or pops them all out the top.
It goes through stages of ground balloons.
Right. There's like 4 stages of ground balloons. I like that. I do like the every brand has one. A real popular one is Red Swarm. Jake's version is called All Stars. I like the ones that pop out the top, but the color changing stages on the ground balloon is really nice, and it's super bright. The colors and the color changing effects are unlike Cake Party and whatnot. And they just like those things when they go from green to red. That red is so intense. So I get why they call that one Red Swarm or whatever it's called, Red Swarm or the Swarm. I don't know, but the one called All Stars, we've done those a few times. I like that. Tried Ghosted yet? Yes, we are doing we have a
oh man, just wait till we get to that.
The devil. We've got a video for that coming out in October. Oh, Gomer's leaving. Okay, y'all have a good night. I gotta
See you, Gomer.
Find a spot, do Snap, Crackle, Pop.
Speaking of Ghosted, Ghost sit around the
Fireworks
campfire.
Fanatics, first live of y'all's. Happy to be here. Oh man, you Fireworks Fanatics, we're glad you're here too. Unfortunately, I think we might be winding down. We've been on here for 2 hours. So, oh, peace out, Goma. That's right. Goma's like everybody's buddy. Everybody loves Goma. He's like that one dude in school, you know.
He's like that one dude in the Andy Griffith Show. I can't remember what his name was, but
Well,
I'm
Fireworks
pretty sure.
Fanatics, we are happy you showed up. I'm sorry, my friend. I don't know if you're a subscriber or on the channel or anything, but I do. When I decide to go live, I do put out stuff throughout the week, reminders and whatnot, posts in the community. I'll say something in the videos just to make sure y'all know we're doing it. So I'm sorry about that. Forgive me, sir. William Evans says Sheldon says Tall Paul stores now too. It's a Shelton's, but the owner's okay, the owner's father. Sure am. Okay, subscribe, but on the left post. Okay. Oh, I see. You're on the other coast. Gotcha. Maybe I should start putting in the time differences there. All right, Jam. We lost Jam.
See
It's
ya.
a pleasure, sir, all the time.
Thanks
It's
for
a
making a
pleasure.
good one.
Yep. He stuck around all night.
So we were talking about Ghosted. We were talking about Ghosted just a few minutes ago. And I'm kind of on a kick with Chuck Norris jokes. So, ghosts sit around the campfire and tell Chuck Norris stories.
Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. You're going to put me to bed with these jokes, kid.
I got plenty. I was trying to
Peace
read.
out, Pyros. Oh, good night, Jam.
Good night. Hey. Got another like. I was trying to rethink the Star Wars joke. The Star Wars Chuck Norris joke.
I'm bummed Ryan Chapman didn't show up. I love it when Mr. Fun with Fire shows up.
Yeah.
Fun with Fire. He's one of my favorite. Y'all don't know Rippin' Ryan Chapman. He does a lot of Safe and Sane demos, but he's a good guy. I really like him. I like his channel. So if you don't know Rippin' Ryan Chapman, go check him out. Gosh, Firework Fanatics, boy, we've talked about so much. I don't know how to catch you up. We've talked about a lot. I guess next time I will. What's the matter?
Again, I think you're just a couple seconds behind
Oh, wow.
with the comments. Pyro9, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate your comment.
He's got more jokes than a comedian. Somebody get this kid a mic.
Chuck Norris seasons his meat with pepper spray.
Chuck Norris seasons his meat with pepper spray. Good golly.
Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Don't encourage him.
The ball is starting to roll, and I'm just visualizing all the jokes I have written down on in my notebook.
So, y'all, let's just do a real quick recap before we end things. It's almost 11 out here, so we're going to start posting a little less through August and September, but things will pick up back again in October. We will also go live a little less as far as a live. We like to go live on Saturday night, and that'll happen just instead of every Saturday, once or twice a month now. And I don't know what that's going to be like for the rest of the year because, you know, once holiday time comes, I'm just so busy. I get real busy. What else? We're thinking about doing a pyro prayer group That way we can meet once a week on here and just kind of fellowship and talk about what's going on in our lives and provide encouragement and prayer for each other. I'll be posting about that soon. We got specials coming out in October, November, and December, so look out for those. We gave shout outs to the Boomers for the stickers they sent us. We talked about our stickers that are still available. If you want some, email us, send us your address, and we'll send you some stickers. And I think that's the short end, the short end of that stick. We went through our novelty box. There's some stickers. They're so pretty. I did that, y'all. No AI. All
No AI.
trained.
No AI.
Yes, sir.
Chuck Norris will never fill out an online form because he'll never submit.
Oh boy. So anyway, and then there's that. The bad jokes. So that was pretty much tonight. Talking things out, shout outs, the novelty box. Yeah. Let's go praying pyro people. I agree. We'll talk about that. Zip ties, tape, or both intend to do both when fusing. Oh, zip ties, tape, or both. I don't really fool with William. I don't really fool with no zip ties anymore. I use magic tape and that's it. I use magic tape. I use foil tape.
Duct tape.
And that's really it.
Or duct tape.
So there was a time when we used a lot of zip ties. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't. Tape
Tapes work. Tape works. Especially that magic tape.
I'll bust out the duct tape when I ain't got none left. when I run out of tape, the duct tape comes out. So there you go. If that helps. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad we have people here. I'm glad that people showed up late. I'm still thankful for that. I'm glad we've got a little pyro community. I know it's small, but we are appreciative of y'all. Oh, Pyro9 says Chuck Norris doesn't have fireworks on the 4th of July. He is the fireworks. Chuck Norris doesn't watch fireworks. The fireworks watch Chuck Norris. Here we go. Chuck Norris doesn't like fireworks.
Yeah. Well, Chuck Norris did beat the sun in a staring contest, so there's that too.
Oh, Lordy. First time joining y'all was great. Won't be the last. Stay green. Hey, thank you, PLB, or BLP. Hope to see you on the channel more, my friend. We appreciate you.
The fireworks light themselves out of fear of being roundhouse kicked.
Yeah. Pyro9, boy. Stay away from that smoke, Pyro9. All right, with that, y'all, I think we're going to call it evening. We've been on here, 2.5 hours just about, so.
Don't let me start. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. You can't start researching these things or you're going to just know too much information. So that's why we're going to get off at 148 minutes.
All right. Again, y'all, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending your night with us. Again, I know it's a small community, but we appreciate y'all. And hey, remember, be a light in the dark, y'all.
Can I do one more Chuck Norris joke?
Nope. We're
Okay.
right there.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh.